pulled my and said suck it to a teacher.
It looks like you lost another one.
Yes, sir. Hi, Alan, bro.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Chu and I'm back with another video. Now in today's video, I asked a whole bunch of people what the dumbest things they did as a kid were, and I'm gonna be reading and reacting to their responses. Now before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and follow all my social media. Now let's get to it. Accidentally drank pee instead of apple juice. How do you accidentally drink pee? How do you accidentally drink pee? I stepped on a baby's head. You never getting kids. You're never getting kids. The way you treat children, you stepped on a child's head. No, you're not getting kids ever. Wait, no, shaving my eyebrows because I saw my mom doing it. So you saw your mom? No, that's so terrible. Oh my gosh, so you were eyebrowless? I swallowed a magnet. I mean, it's not that bad. I swallowed a penny before, and I know that was a little dumb, but the only thing I can think of right now is cutting my hair out a ponytail because the hair tie was stuck, so I had a bald spot. No. Oh my gosh. Lost my virginity to a stuffed animal. I don't think that counts if it's not with the actual person. Yeah, I don't think it counts because you didn't do it with the person, you did it with the stuffed animal. So I was playing with a hammer and a rock. First of all, why are you playing with a hammer and a rock? Why are you playing with a hammer in the first place? And I looked away for 1 second and hit my finger with the hammer. My parents didn't know till this day. Pretty sure I broke my finger. First of all, you shouldn't even be playing with a hammer in the first place. That's where you were wrong. So that's pretty dumb. Bought mad games with my mom's card as if she wouldn't find out. You really don't think that's dumb, cause the charges are gonna show up on her account. It's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. Pulled no way. Pulled my and said suck it to a teacher. There is no way you did that. As a child? You did that as a child? Hid in the basement while my parents were looking for me. They called the cops. Why were you hiding in the basement in the first place? Filing a false police report? Why would you file a false what is the reason? Why would you do that? I really wonder what the police report was, cause what was the point of that? Jumping out a moving car. That moving car was on a highway. Why would you do that? That's so dangerous. That really is dumb. That's dumb. Ordering strippers to my house? You did that as a kid? What? I really wonder if they actually came to your house, and I really wonder how hard that beating was. I called 911 when I was 5 because I thought my teachers were capping when they said the police would come to your house. So I called them, then hung up, and while they were on their way, I hid and they searched the house, so they found me. I really wonder how hard that beating was. Why would you call 911? I really wonder what you told, dispatchers on the scene. I really wonder what you told them. I shot my elementary school bus up with a BB gun. Okay. And some kid pushed me and tried to run down the aisle, and I shot him from all the way in the back of the bus. And he fell on the bus driver. Some kid snitched. I mean, first of all, who wouldn't? My racist principal called the cops on me. I was like 11 years old. Like, what was I gonna do? And I got suspended. I couldn't come back until I was cleared by a therapist because they thought I was a school shooter or something. I don't know. So what made, really, what made you bring a BB gun to school? And especially, what made you shoot? Because I know those bullets hurt. So what made you shoot a kid in the back? I opened my Christmas presents 2 days early because I thought Christmas was on the same day. The 23rd and the 25th. How do you get those 2 days mixed up? I snuck out to New York basically by myself. You did this as a kid? You went to New York by yourself as a kid? For the longest of time, I wasn't even able to go trick-or-treating. And you went to New York by yourself as a kid? Okay. I broke my DS trying to clean it with Windex. How do you break a DS trying to... Losing my virginity at 7. At 7, I wasn't even thinking about doing all that. But at 7, unless you were forced, but if you did that if you did it willingly, why? I stuck my finger in a sharpener and tried to sharpen my finger. I was bleeding and shit. Looked so dumb. I mean, were you trying to make your finger pointier? What was going on in your mind to make you wanna do that? When I was 4, I was at my babysitter's house and I was running around even though she told me not to. I was bored, so I did it anyways. I tripped over a wire. I hit my arm on a chair leg, and when I got up, my arm was numb and I couldn't move it. I had broken it and had to get surgery I had broken it and had to get surgery the same night. And even after that, I was still running around the room. This is what parents say, that we don't listen. Cause this is an example of how we don't listen. You broke your arm and you still continue to run around the house? That's dumb. You should have learned from your mistake. I used to try to put a plastic bag on my dog's butt so he would use the bathroom whenever he wanted. What? No way. No way. Probably stole it right in front of my mom. Yeah, that's dumb. Why would you do it right in front of her? That's really dumb. That's stupid. When I was little, I rolled up newspaper and stuck it up my nose. It was stuck in my nose and I couldn't get it out. After a few hours, someone managed to get it out for me. That was up in your nose for a few hours? What? Oh my gosh. I wonder if you had a nosebleed, cause that was really dumb. That was really dumb. Like, were you that bored? You couldn't like go outside, take a walk or something like. So I have this treadmill in my basement, and instead of running on it like a normal human being, I tried to put a basketball on it and kept it from rolling. Then my dumbass face planted on the treadmill and got hella scars on my face. That's pretty dumb. Why would you do that on a treadmill? No. When I was younger, I hid in the bathroom, painted my nails, and walked out. Then my dad, who is African, beat the shit out of me. It's kind of funny. I really wonder what color nails you painted in the first place, because, it might have been a nice color. He could have been hating or whatever. But, okay, so basically, I used to hide peanut butter jelly sandwiches behind the radiator. That's nasty. That's nasty. Why would you hide food behind heat? That's so nasty. No. Walking into a glass door. Hey man, we all probably walk through a glass door at some point in our life. tried to give myself bangs and ended up with a bald spot in the front of my head. Had to wear a hat for months. I'm pretty sure like almost most of us females try to give ourselves bangs at one point of our life, or try to cut our hair and did a horrible job of doing it. So you are not the only one. Believe motherfuckers mess with me the same way I mess with them. I don't really think that's really dumb because we've all been through it. But I'm just saying you're not the only one that has done that before. So I don't really think that's really dumb. I grabbed my teacher's ass. Shit was beefy. Oh my gosh. No. I really wonder what she said. I really wonder how the beating was at home because ain't no way. No way. I used to cut my Barbie doll's hair like all the time. So one day when I was 7, I got bored and cut my hair and it never grew back. And 2 years later, I cut myself bangs and it looked so bad. First of all, why would you transition from Barbie dolls to your own hair? That's permanent damage. See, that's your fault. That's why it didn't grow back, because your dumb self cut your hair. If you're trying to experiment, do it on another doll. Don't do it on your own hair. Never. Cat called my 2nd or 3rd grade teacher, I don't remember the grade, across the street. Oh no. I wonder if she saw you do it. I wonder if she called your parents. I really wonder what was going on in your mind. When I was younger, if I knew I was going to get a whooping, I would make a plan and fall and act like I died. I would hold my breath and stop breathing after my mom hit me. I mean, that's not dumb. That's kind of smart. Cause what I did, I just put on layers. I'm pretty sure everybody has done this. Put on layers. But you pretending to be dead? That's smart and dumb. Cause you're scaring her, and also the beating will stop because she would, be scared. I jumped out the window because I dropped my ball. You didn't think to leave the house, get the ball, then come back in the house? Like you just had to jump out the window? Stupid. When I was younger, I used to play with my Barbie dolls, and one time I stripped them and left them naked on top of each other, and my mom found it and beat my ass. Why would you leave it out in the open for your mother to see? Why didn't you think of putting the clothes back on? Like, no, that's stupid. One time when I was younger, my sister had a camera and I recorded myself because I thought I was cute and I kept calling myself sexy. Mind you, I was like 7, LMAO. And then next day I came home from school and everyone was in the living room and the camera was connected to the TV. And I heard I'm so sorry. I'm trying to read this. And I heard my voice calling myself sexy. And they played the whole video in front of everyone and they beat my ass. This is so funny. It's not really dumb. It's funny. But why would they beat you for calling yourself sexy? I jumped through a window with broken glass trying to avoid getting tagged. I kind of see where you were getting at when you were a child, but that's kind of dumb. Broken glass? Come on now. That's really dumb. That's the last of it. I hope you enjoyed this video because I know I did. These were some pretty dumb things. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment any suggestions, comment what the dumbest things you did as a kid was. If you want me to make a part 2, I will definitely make a part 2. Just let me know in the comments. And subscribe if you're new, and follow all my social medias, and don't forget to hit that bell to get my notifications.
I hate this channel.
No! No!